Everyone. In this video, I will be showing how you can automate the posting across different platforms. Instead of posting the video to everywhere, you can just press one button and you can post that video to the platforms that you want. So if you go to the n8n website where you will be loading the architecture, right, n8n console and go to sign in n8n there, and if I go to open instance, as you can see my account is created. If you don't have any account created, you can just sign up and create your account. Afterwards you can click on create workflow. After clicking that, you have an empty window. Over there you have to load the architecture that I built. So for that you have to click on these three dots and import from file and go to this file that I'll be sharing you later. This is the architecture that I built to automate this task. Click on upload. So you can see we have loaded the architecture that I have built. So if I go from left to right, this is a schedule trigger. You have option, either you want to press this button and schedule the posting across different platforms, or you want to have a schedule once every hour, once every day, or by pressing button you want to do it manually. So if I go there, do execute step, as you can see I have 5-minute trigger, so post after every 5 minutes. We have executed this successfully. Afterwards we have a Google Sheet there. If I click to this one, so basically this URL have the link to the videos, their title, and if the video is posted or not, and if the video is ready. So if I go to the link there, so basically this is a sheet. We have the topic. This is just some stuff that I created. If we are posting it for your business, it will be proper topics over there, the status for them, the video which will be uploaded to your Google Drive, and then link is gonna be over there, and the posted status, if that video is posted, true or false, and the title. So you can see over there the title is stubs, but if you're posting it over to your different socials, it's gonna be proper with hashtags and proper caption. So if for instance the status of them is finished, if I make this as false, posted as false, as I wanna show you how the script works, put this posted false and also there. Let's keep this Control C there, Control V there, there. Let's make the bottom two which are ready, as those are not posted. Yeah, so this is the Google Sheet link that I will be sharing the link to, and what you can do is you can just have your topics there, the status, if that video is ready or not. As you can see, they have 3 different stages: waiting for processing, and finished. Once it's finished, you can upload the drive link over there, and then keep it as false if it's not posted, which initially will not be posted, and the proper title slash caption is gonna be over there. So this is the style that we are using for this automation. If I go back to the automation architecture, if I do execute step there, this node is loading the Google Sheet link appropriately. As you can see, it have loaded all the values and all the parameters there. So this node is done, this node is done. Afterwards we have account IDs there. This is the crucial part for this automation. Over there we are using Bloto tool, which allows us to use different platforms and automate the stuff. So if I go to bloto.com, log in there, I will use the email ID and the password that I created. There should be another one, but afterwards I will be putting my verification code in there, which is let me see that 298 and if I click verify, I have logged into the portal. If I go to settings there, I will get my API key over there. I'll just click API key over from here and I will go there and will paste it in there. Afterwards, I need to put Instagram ID, YouTube ID, TikTok ID, Pinterest ID, and Pinterest board ID there. So once we have the account set up and we also have the API key for Bloto, we'll go to accounts and we'll log in with YouTube. I will use the account that I want to have videos for. I'll use continue there. Yeah, you can see we have our YouTube credential linked with this software. So I'll do copy account ID. This is copied. I'll go back to n8n over there. I will put the ID there. We need Instagram ID, TikTok ID, and Pinterest ID. Also, a key point to note is that before putting in the IDs there, you want to make sure you have logged into all of these portals over the browser. So for example, if I go to my Instagram, you can see I am logged in there. So I'll quickly link Instagram with the software to allow, and similarly I'll get a account ID there. I'll copy it and I'll paste it over there again. Afterwards, I need TikTok ID. Just want to make sure if I am logged in. Yep, I'm also logged in there. I'll go there and press login to TikTok. I'll do proceed and I will authorize TikTok to use Bloto. Afterwards, I'll copy the account ID again for there and I'll paste it in there. We need Pinterest ID now. So I'll go to Bloto, I'll click on login with Pinterest. I'll give access there and I will copy account ID there and I will paste it in here. So basically at this stage we have our API key variable for this whole automation: Instagram ID, YouTube ID, TikTok ID, and Pinterest ID. We'll do execute step. Just want to make sure our variables are set up. As you can see, it was successful and our variables are ready. I'll cut this down, and for this node, this is basically checking the next row that we have to process. For example, in this one, till this line, the row number 5, the videos are already posted. So we want to post this one, which is finished and which is not posted. So if we run this script up, and it will create the database linking of that video to the Bloto. Afterwards, if I click this, it will post it to Instagram, will post it to YouTube, and will post it to TikTok. And afterwards, it will update our Google Sheet. So if I go back to the Google Sheet, you can see this is true now, which means it is posted to the TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. To verify that, if I go to my YouTube and if I go to home there. If I go to your videos, you can see it have successfully posted the cupcake video. Similarly, if I go to the Instagram profile, it have posted the cupcake video over there as well. Also, if I go to profile, you can see it have posted the cupcake video, and it have successfully updated the sheet as well. But you can see it haven't posted it to Pinterest. That because you need an business Pinterest account for that. I don't have access to that, and there is no way I can make that account for myself. But your organization have that access. You basically need to connect this to one of these, for example this one, and then you have to connect this with this. That's it. Then if you have your Pinterest credential, then it will work as well. But in my case, I don't have a Pinterest business account, so that will not work. This rundown node by node was to make sure you understand the architecture. It is as simple as just pressing the execute workflow over there. So if I go back to my Google Sheet, put this as false, and this is finished there, and save it up. And if I click on execute workflow, and boom, in 3 seconds the video have been posted to all the platforms. So again, if I go back to my Instagram there, refresh this up, and also if I go to Google Sheet, you can see this is true, which means our video is posted. And if I go to TikTok, and if I go to my account there, yeah, the video is posted. So that's how you can automate posting the videos to all different platforms. And I will be sharing this architecture file that I created, and also documentation for this architecture that can be further used to scale this up and make changes if needed. Thank you.